And speaking of Yes Theory, they just released a new video this weekend where Thomas went to Cameroon and visited, I believe it was the Baka tribe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he decided to take a trip to a very remote village. One second. A very remote village, 15-hour journey from the airport to live with this tribe on his own for 2 days. It was really cool to see. You could tell he was a little nervous as to going so away from just everything. Any major cities being so not stranded and necessarily a very unknown place without connection and people. Luckily, Cameroon is a majority-speaking country. I just said majority-speaking country. Majority French-speaking country, and he speaks French. So it was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting some of the story to go as it was. Between just seeing these people and kind of their stories, seeing how they lived, their average height being 5 foot flat. So some of these men, as he's with them, it's hard to tell, but like watching it, you forget that these people are just naturally short. They're full-grown men, but like half the time I'm sitting there, I was watching it, and I'm like, oh, is that guy like 14? The dude's probably 27, but he, just because of his height, it threw me off so much. But he was able to connect with them and really kind of understand how, I guess, remote they are to Western society. The one guy that he talked to one night, didn't know what a plane was. So he had to explain it and walked him through it and showed him a picture. The guy was really, really excited about it. And he's like, oh, how many people are on the plane? And Thomas told him, I was like, oh, 200. And he was like blown away. He's like, that's really heavy. How does it carry 200 people? And so it's interesting to see the distance between certain cultures and certain people with like modern society, and how there's still people that don't totally live the way or understand a lot of the stuff we have as a day to day, like a cell phone, like even just these walls, these sound panels, these books, a microphone, a laptop, just anything. It's so different to the way they live that it would almost be inconceivable. So it was kind of an eye-opener in that sense. But the craziest thing about his trip was that he was being searched for by the Cameroonian government because someone reported him as a foreign spy. And so they had to basically sneak out of the area from the village to get and head on the road 15 hours away straight to the airport to leave the country, because soldiers were actually looking for Thomas, thinking he was a foreign agent of some sort. That would have been, without a doubt, a very stressful situation. I don't know how the fuck I would have dealt with that. Would have scared the piss out of me. Because if you get caught and there's a misunderstanding, I don't know what the hell you do at that point, especially in a country like Cameroon. So that's its own thing.